I'm Chief Hobley Burney with the Fort Pierce Police Department, and it is a sad state of affairs that I'm before you today. Two officers from the Fort Pierce Police Department have been arrested following the completion of a Florida Department of Law Enforcement, FDLE, investigation stemming from an incident at Longwood Regional Medical Center. On February 20th of this year, Fort Pierce Police and St. Lucie Fire Rescue responded to the 5200 block of Okeechobee in reference to an unconscious man. Upon arrival, they found the subject to be intoxicated and combative. Officer transported the man to Longwood Regional Medical Center for evaluation. At the hospital, he continued his combative behavior. He made threats, racial slurs towards officers and hospital staff, particularly at Officer Monica Frederick, an African American. Officer Albert Eckroyd instructed the man to stop this disruptive behavior. When this did not occur, he slapped and punched the unhandcuffed man, causing a laceration to his upper lip that required sutures. Eckroyd's actions warranted the FPPD to immediately request for an outside investigation by FDLE and relieve him of duty. What we want to do now is show you the video from the hospital. There is no sound to the tape.
Where are they? Can you
They're in the mental health area.
I'm talking about over there. Where's the guy? That's him laying
Yeah,
there?
that's him in the chair. Is this a long version?
If you're doing online meetings, you have to try Crisp. With the magic of a click,
The investigation by FDLE determined that Eckroat actions was a violation of law. He was arrested for felony battery, official misconduct, and false report of commission of a crime. Frederick, who witnessed the use of force and then falsified her written report about the incident, was also charged with filing a false police report. Both officers were facing termination. On today's date, January 5th, Eckroat resigned from being an officer of the Fort Pierce Police Department. Presently, Officer Frederick is on leave without pay pending her request for a pre-disciplinary hearing, which is part of the Officer's Bill of Rights. So that we're perfectly clear here, this was not a use of force situation. This was a criminal act. This type of behavior will not be tolerated at any given point. The actions of Eckroat and Frederick by no means are reflective of the officers of the Fort Pierce Police Department. We honor our mission, and that is to serve our public with honor. Unfortunately, in this situation, our badge was tarnished. The respect and the hope from our citizens were tarnished by this. But I want the public to understand that we addressed this immediately. We took immediate action because we want them to know everyone will be treated with dignity and respect. This is what we stand by. Things that you saw on the video is not tolerated, and we will not allow anyone that wears the badge of this department to do such actions to any citizen that comes to this great city. We must hold ourselves accountable. We must take responsibility of our actions. Eckroat was a 31-year-old individual. He was a K-9 handler for the police department. He had been with us for 4 years. Frederick was 27, and she was in our community patrol for 1 year. A third officer was also present, but during the incident, he did not participate in the battery or in the falsification of the report. But he will be a part of our internal investigation, which is in the process right now. I just want you to please understand, we have so many individuals is trying to dilute this situation to something that it is not. This was not a use of force. It was not. It was a criminal act. And please, the only thing that we're asking, that you report the facts and don't allow others to use the situations and the temperature that is happening in the public to taint anything concerning what is going on. Our city is beautiful. We respect everyone's right to protest. We respect that. But we want everything to be peaceful. We want everyone to have a voice. But we also want you, as the media, to please give us a fair reporting when it comes to this. I thank you, and I'll open up to any questions you may have.